Hey guys, it's Tiffany from Super Easy Math. Today's math problem of the day says factor. We have x squared minus x minus 6. Well, when you want to factor a problem like this, you typically want to take your first term, which is usually referred to as your A term, and your last term, which is usually referred to as your C term, and you want to break those down, and you want to find factors that you can multiply together to get those numbers. So I know x squared can be broken down into x times x. And then 6 has a few different options. You can break that down into 1 times 6 or 2 times 3. And then you got to remember the negative versions of those. In fact, I said 6, but really I should say negative 6 because the sign in front of it is a subtraction sign. So that goes along with that 6. So when you look at these numbers, really you need to make either the 1 here negative, because that would together create that negative 6, or the 2 could be negative, or it could be the reverse of all of these. So it could be a positive 1 times a negative 6, and then a positive 2 times a negative 3. Now what I want to do is find the combination of these that will work out when you break them down into smaller factors, okay? So I know that x squared is going to be broken down into the x times x. There's no other choices, and those are going to be the first terms in each of my new factors. Then as far as the sign and the number that goes here, it's going to be one of these choices. So typically you want to get factors that are going to end up creating the coefficient to this number, the b term. So I can see that the coefficient to that x is minus 1. Whenever you have no number there, that's an understood 1. And then in this case, there's a minus, so that's like negative 1. So I know the 1 and 6 combo, that's not really going to get me a 1, but the 2 and 3 could get me a 1 some kind of way, okay? So typically I just add or subtract the terms, and I know negative 2 plus a 3 would give me positive 1, so that's close, but it's positive. We want negative. But the 2 plus negative 3 would give me a negative 1. So that's the one I'm going to use, okay? We want to see what combination I can use to get that b coefficient. So we just realized that it's the 2, negative 3 combination. Now, when you don't have a sign in front of it, that means positive. So that means this can be turned into like a plus 2, and that helps me figure out what my sign is going to be there. And then it's going to be minus 3 because I can see that was a negative 3, okay? So I have broken down this original problem, the x squared minus x minus 6, into x plus 2 times x minus 3. If you were to distribute that out, or FOIL, first, outer, inner, last, or I like to think of it as distributing twice, you would end up with the exact same answer that you started with as long as you did it correctly. So that would be the x times this x is x squared, and then the x times this minus 3 is negative 3x, then the 2 times the x, and then the 2 times the minus 3. When you simplify all that out, you're going to get this. That's how I know today's answer to the math problem of the day is x plus 2 times x minus 3. Here's tomorrow's math problem of the day. See if you can solve it before I do, but don't forget to head over to supereasymath.com, click on math videos, and you can have access to all of the videos where I've taught everything in order with notes the way you need it.